most. And also, I have a very deep drive for my privacy.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think I never? Why do you think I'm always either 5 or only 10 feet away from you? Well, except for that one time.
That's good. Yeah. I also don't want you guys testing to see if my hair can roast marshmallows.
Listen, that was a one-time question. Shut it.
Fuck, that lady has my hair.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
Okay, she doesn't have it anymore.
Oh, that's just mean. That's mean.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I keep myself extremely private, okay?
Yeah, you're so private that someone can't even have a lock of your hair. That's crazy.
Correct.
Can I ask what does your hair do if if you split it off?
I'm sorry?
Does your hair do anything if you're separated from it? Or is it just like a blue flame?
Do you actually want to know?
I'm a wee bit curious.
Oh, you're a little bit curious. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to
I
bed.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of wondering what would happen if you just decide to like cut your hair short.
Oh, yeah? You're wondering that? You guys can see Fred's taking like very small steps.
I'm sorry, Fred.
Listen, it's not. Listen, we don't have scissors, okay?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I have my elf knife, but I don't want you to like burn me alive or anything for touching you because I
Okay,
have a
this is good, Fred.
feeling.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. This whole fiery hair, this like whole me being super protective of my hair thing, is just a bit. Like I don't really care. Go ahead, touch my hair. Go ahead. What?
Lux moves from 5 feet away from him to like 15.
Why does she move away?
Oh,
Listen, listen. You're a private person. I respect people's privacy. I may not seem like it, but I respect people's privacy.
That was smart. That was really smart to not touch my hair. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna flashbang you guys. As he's holding a flash grenade in his hand. Well, don't need this anymore. As he just throws it into a chaos portal.
Oh my god.
What? Can't let you guys drop your guards, right?
no, this is true.
Always have safety
But,
mode on.
Fritz, I don't think I could ever drop my guard around you.
Aw, that's actually really sad. I'm sorry.
No, the whole reason why I say this is because there's no telling if 1 minute you're just gonna be like yourself right now, and the
Yup.
next minute you're snapping at someone like how on Broken Beak. And guess what? I don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Because I'm pretty sure if I was on the receiving end of that, there is no way in hell, heaven, earth, or wherever
Yup.
that I'd be able to run just like how fucking Broken Beak did. No, I would probably be sitting in a fucking corner with my fucking knees up to my fucking chin. with a wicked smile on my face.
The only hurt person I've ever heard say fucking more times in one sentence is a 15-year-old boy.
Let's see. You
I think you and that
rage,
word have like a
anger.
personal relationship or something like that.
I know, right?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm not going to leave you guys on like this cliffhanger or anything like that. Fritz says looking at nothing, like he turns his eyes to nothing for a second. Like looking at a window, and then says, that lady there, me and her were friends. It's really hard to describe what our friendship was, but we were friends. And I turned her into a vampire personally, almost like I did you, Lux. But she wanted to go straight to stage 5, which is insane.
he wanted to go straight into. Okay, I mean that's her decision. I mean,
Yeah, and that required
I
a
have
lot of
nothing to do
different
with it.
processes. Things got strange, and then well, I
Hectic?
left. What happened?
No, you said strange. I was gonna say hectic.
That too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then I left, and I don't feel like confronting that part of me anymore. So, you know, just gonna run away from that problem. I'm good.
Fritz,
Yup.
I'm Fritz. I'm gonna say this now.
Yup.
As someone that cares about you,
Uh-huh.
right? Just like with your brothers, that shit right there is gonna catch up with you also. Just
Yup.
to let you know.
Yup. 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 Yup.
Sooner
Yup.
or
Yup.
later.
Yup. 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 Yeah.
And you're
Problem
just
is,
ignoring me.
problem is,
Whatever.
I literally don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not going and talking to her.
It's gonna catch up to you one day, you know. It's gonna catch up
Not,
to you.
not
And
if
you're
I
gonna have to
run
complete.
too fast.
You run too fast. Last time I checked, she had a lock of your fucking hair
Not anymore.
saying I run too fast. Yeah. Yeah, and the last time I checked, she had a lock of your fucking hair.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. But still, she still had a lock of your fucking hair.
You know what? You have a fair point, so I'm not listening to you anymore. No,
Fritz,
I'm kidding. I get what you're saying, but it's not. I guess it's not an issue that can be just directly addressed. It's not even an issue. It's not a problem. There's no issue. There's no beef or anything like that. It's a really weird and complicated situation.
listen, Fritz, I feel okay. I feel like Claire can vouch for me on this.
Yup.
On what?
I gotta.
I just care about your well-being. Okay.
My well-being.
Yes, your well-being.
You care about. You
Even though
care
I
about
haven't.
my well-being.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thank
I mean,
you.
shit. I didn't give you. I mean, shit. I didn't give you up to your brother now, did I?
Wow. Thanks for being, for like following an extremely expected detail, like the most basic principle of being a friend. Thanks.
Listen, all I'm trying to say is that I freaking care for you, and I see you kind of like an older brother.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Shut up, little.
What's up, Clara? While Lux is over here freaking out.
We do worry about you sometimes, Fritz.
Why the fuck do you guys worry about me? I'm like stable.
I guess that's what friends do for each other.
Ew, gross! Don't get sappy on me. I'll snap. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm gonna do something. Fucking all.
Too
That's
late,
what friends
Christy.
are for. Let's all gather around the campfire and sing our campfire. Alright, what were we talking about? Oh, right. Stop worrying about me. Damn. Focus on your damn selves. For real, I'm here to be your guide, anyways. So go be a butterfly. Nah, for real, don't focus on me. Like, I don't want your guys' attention. I am just here to help. That's literally my entire job. I mean, sure, I've got my own personal stuff and, you know, things that I get to deal with, but, like, that doesn't mean that you guys should have to deal with it with me or for me at all. As much as I appreciate the thought and as much as I appreciate you guys' you know, genuinity, I don't really want it. I've been doing things by myself since I was born, and that's kind of just how I prefer doing stuff.
But remember when I yelled at you? Fun times, right?
Yeah, you
Remember
ever yell at me like that
one
again?
night-
It'll be a very different conversation if you ever yell at me like that again.
Listen, it's just that you pissed me off, okay? I was frustrated and you were pissing me off even more, okay? But to get a long story fucking short, okay? One of the things I said that is that you made this mess with us. You did everything, right? You crashed freaking Broken Beach ship. You like did whatever it was to Claire and the rest of us and stuff.
We did shoot that.
Guess
Me
what?
and Zero both shot down Broken Beak's ship. Zero's parents' ship. And, we did do that.
Exactly. So guess what?
Very much on purpose.
Oh god.
Oh, the story is really funny.
Oh my god. Still,
I still can't believe
still.
we have to go to the underworld for that guy.
What were you saying, Lux?
But still, getting to the point. You're stuck with us now. You did all this shit to us. You're stuck with us now. Deal with it. Oh wait, you have to deal with it since you're our guide. Ha!
What'd you say, Mel? Clara, sorry, my bad.
What?
Out of character. Oops.
I still can't believe we have to go to the underworld for the broken boob.
Broken boob.
I'm sorry, I can't say what's a straight face.
Thank you. Thank you for saying it at all. For broken boob, we gotta go get the broken boob. We gotta go get BB back, bro.
No, no. We don't have to get him back. We just gotta get a part of him back. That's it.
I won't be able to go with you guys to the underworld.
Yeah, I bet.
They will fucking smell me from a mile away.
Actually, hold on. How is it you were able to go the first time without your brother knowing you were there?
Because I knew that Iris wasn't there, and I know where Iris is now, which is probably in the underworld. Celestials have a weird sense for each other. Just like vampires can recognize other vampires, Celestials can do the exact same thing. It's almost like a sixth sense in a way.
Okay, that's understandable then.
Yawn. That was a big ol' yawn.
Is the young Celestial tired now?
What? No, I don't get tired. What? Shut the fuck up. I want to be a fish. No heart, no brain, no feelings, no pain. Just blub, 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 blub. It's fucking
Too bad you're not a
stupid.
fish. Now you have to deal with all of us.
You know what? I can turn into a fish.
Yeah, and then we have to stick you in water.
No. I can. I'm the best fish in the world.
Landfish?
I'm a land fish. Yo, guys, check this out. Finding Jesus.
Oh no. Oh my.
No.
Y'all heard a tide. Get ready for tids.
Oh my. Stop. Stop.
All
Not
right,
this
that's
again.
it. That's all. That's
Not,
all. That's all. That's
not
all.
this
That's all.
again.
That's all. That's all. I'm glad you found it
Wait.
so funny, Clara.
No, no. I
Damn,
find
you
it
found that
funny.
hella funny, bro.
No, I find it funny. It's just that you do this every time. Sometimes, and I'm just like,
Look, I have a
why?
really hard time processing and talking about my own emotions, okay? So I use a certain sense of humor in order to redirect the conversation out of a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. Alright? There. Did you appreciate hearing that? Does that make you feel any better? He says with a very snarky face.
Air, I have a question,
Yeah, what's up?
and you need to be honest. And you need to be honest with me. You think? Do you think I should have probably sold that truth serum?
You had a truth serum?
Yes, I did, but I sold it.
Yeah, but this is what I would look like as a female form. Alright, I'm going back. As he turns back to normal. He felt stared at. You could tell he felt really uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
You guys can both sense, even if you have no empathy, you guys can both sense. There's a sense of, like, internal low-grade panic that's coming from Fritz right now.
Fritz, you okay?
Oh,
You
what?
seem,
No, I'm not.
you seem panicky.
Okay,
I'm
Fritz.
fine.
Fritz, listen. I
Yo.
have one more question for you, and I promise I will stop asking you questions this entire
I
day.
will start
For this
asking
entire-
you some questions and shit. What you want? What do you want? What?
Okay. What would have happened if I were to, I don't know, use that truth serum I had and just pour the entire thing into your drink?
What drink? You think I'm dumb enough to, like, leave drinks out and then come back to them and drink them? You don't do that? You take your drink with you, or you pour out your drink before you leave? You ain't never getting the truth
no,
serum by me. You gonna have to pour it down my throat when I'm sleeping and come into my room when I'm sleeping. Your ass gonna get lit up.
Here's the thing, though. The bottle that I had the truth serum in, I could literally just spray it in your face and it will work.
Oh yeah? What if I just ran away? What if you sprayed me in the face and I just ran? Truth serum ain't gonna stop me from moving.
I mean, no, but guess what? You'll have that fucking truth serum on you for the entire day, and which means you would have to tell the truth around anybody that you were around.
I don't know if you noticed this, Lux, but I'm fast enough to move you guys over 100 miles from a castle to a town in a instant, and y'all not notice. I don't think your ass is gonna catch up to me.
Lux just has like a wide smile.
What? Please. Don't.
You're right. I can't catch up to you.
You're damn
Not
right.
yet. Not yet, though. Not yet.
We were going at the same time. Hey, you guys want to see something cool?
Like
Oh
what?
God.
Fritz suddenly has a white hair in his hand and says, "Guess whose this is?" It's one of you two's.
Lux, your hair's white. White that. Your hair is white, right?
You got some silver hairs on you. Mel, Clara, sorry.
Oh, oh yeah.
No, neither of you will ever know whose hair this is. Man, there's a lot of hair symbolism in this episode. I mean, what are we talking about?
I Lux looks at the hair in his hand,
Anybody else hear that fourth wall break?
and then she looks at Claire. I have a feeling, and she's gonna look at Claire and goes, "I have a feeling it's not your hair, Claire."
Who knows?
Yeah, it's almost like this is symbolic of something. Like the hair has meant something, you know, unique this whole time. Like, almost like it has a deeper meaning. You know? I don't know, just a hunch. Just a really weird hunch, I guess. Anyways, how are you guys today?
Are you talking about like how hair holds memories?
What? I don't
I thought
know.
there was a. Oh,
Somebody's just feeding this information into my brain and I'm just saying it out loud. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking out today. I am high as a kite off nothing.
I feel like you're
Huh?
Fritz. I feel like sometimes you're high as a kite, just off life.
You know what? That's valid. That's true. Are you guys bored?
Not really.
Clara?
I'm I'm fine. Do you want to do something, Fritz?
Oh, there's a lot of things I want to do, but I don't know what to do.
I mean, and Lux pulls out like Lux goes behind like her little like jacket cloth, and she pulls out a herbal book and she goes, I mean, we could go looking for herbs, medicine herbs, any type of herbs, poisonous herbs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Go looking at plants. Sounds real fun. Fritz rolls his eyes.
Oh,
Lux wants to. Okay, haha. If you ever seen Soul Ear, right? And like when Maka does like the Maka chunk to Soul with the book, that's what Lux wants to do with Fritz right now. But she's afraid that the book might catch on fire.
it probably would, Lux.
You guys still don't know if my hair catches stuff on fire, but why don't y'all touch
I'm
it and
not
find out?
testing that fucking theory.
Oh man. I really want one of you guys to just try and touch it.
You want to know? You really want us to fucking test that theory? Fine. And what Lux is, she pulls out, she like puts the book back and she pulls out her elf dagger and she cuts off like a little small piece of her hair. And she walks over to Fritz about 5 feet. And she's like on her tippy toes, like reaching, like trying to put her hair that she has in her hand like very close to Fritz's hair.
The hair seems to turn blue and flaming like Fritz's hair, but you don't feel anything emanating from it. And then the hair turns white and gray and dead.
Oh,
Lux drops her hair that she chopped off and she goes back to like being right next to Claire,
As
and
Fritz,
then see like,
Fritz is just smiling.
Oh, that's good to know.
Lux looks at Claire and goes, "See, and this is the whole reason why I decided to stay either 5 or 10 feet away from him."
Yeah, I
Because one of
get
your hairs died. That's pretty funny.
life.
Said the person who literally threatened to devour Broken Beak. I'm not trying to get fucking devoured by you or your hair.
Get devoured by my hair is crazy. Does one of you guys want to touch my hair still?
No,
Alright, so we'll never figure out what it does. That's good. Just wanted to make
I,
sure.
I have a hunch.
I mean, shoot, I mean, the queen was able to touch her hair, but nothing happened to her. So I'm just like, I no, okay, maybe when I'm at her level or a little bit higher, but right now, hell no.
She is level 134. I don't think that's happening anytime soon, darling. That's crazy.
100? She's 100? Oh,
34, yeah.
dang.
She's billions of years old. She's a fucking oldie. An oldie but a goodie. He says, just kind of staring at the floor. Hey, Clara, what was it like growing up in the, around a lot of other people with magic? Like mages and shit like that.
It was pretty cool. Got to see like different styles of magic and how some people would use it.
Did you have a favorite style?
Not really. I like all styles.
Oh, yeah? Any favorite elements?
That is a good question. Honestly, I think I like all of them.
Alright. Cool.
Why did you ask?
Don't know. Just something that came to mind, I guess. What's the last thing you guys dreamed about? In between each of these moments, Fritz is like zoning out really bad, just kind of staring at the floor as he asks what each of you guys dreamed about last.
What, do you want to go first?
The last thing I dreamed about. Okay, um, quick question. Are we
Hmm.
talking about before you? Well, before I decided to become a vampire, or after?
After the last thing that you dreamed about? What was the last thing that you dreamed about, bro?
Lux starts darting her eyes left and right, and then up and down, and then it. Then there's like you can see like there's like not a twinkle, but more like a spark in her eye.
Yo, are you good?
What?
And then she starts to have like not a wicked smile and not like the nervous smile, but like a genuine fucking smile. Like the last thing I dreamt about was being enveloped in darkness, but kind of felt like home. And having like that warm feeling of like being hugged by like your parents.
Clara?
My last dream?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, it, well, and as far as that she fills with her hood a bit, it was about the Godfeller that being stuck in that tree.
The Godfeller?
Yeah,
Yeah. What about
I just dreamt like the location of it before we went with Broken Beak.
it? Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I had that dream, but I did.
Actually, how about you, Fritz? Do you ever have dreams?
Yeah. All the time. My last dream was about. Hold on. Corny as it sounds, but my last dream was about falling in love. Not something I think about or feel often, but I don't know. Last night was kind of different. That's all. Fritzy.
Oh yeah. I mean, Lux looks at Claire and goes, "I think he's starting to like his new nickname."
I think so. I'm glad he does.
It's funny. It's endearingly funny. As you guys hear a knock at the door, it's a very familiar knock. The knock at the door at the tavern.
Did we answer it?
Lux goes and answers the door.
Almost like on a weird. Hold on, sorry. Almost like on a weird cue, it starts storming outside. As Parker is sitting outside the tavern. He's just standing there very normally. Doesn't seem like he's looking for a fight.
Oh,
Well, 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 Parker, 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 what's up?
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Clara? Mel, sorry.
I went, oh,
I suppose you mind if I come in? Parker says.
Lux moves over, and she's still keeping her eyes on Parker. Go ahead.
As Parker walks through and sets a big ass bag on a table and says, I'm out. I'm done.
Huh?
What? Something wrong? Hello?
Surprise more than anything?
Seriously, you're
What do you
surprised?
what do you mean
Yeah.
by you're done?
I mean, I'm done. I'm out of the White Hands group. I'm done. Just like Nocturne, I'm finished.
And why did you decide to do this?
I got bored.
Of course.
Look, kicking your guys' asses was fun, but this is. I'm done. I'm done with it. Well, kicking Rowan's ass more than anything. I might still do it from time to time. I'm not gonna lie, I did devise this whole plan to steal your guys' abilities and lure you guys into this really simple trap that you guys I knew you guys would fall for, but nope, I'm done. Done being your guys' enemies. I quit. So, here you guys go.
What's in the bag?
Proof of life. I didn't kill Rowan's brother. I did that to piss him off. I just wanted to get a reaction out of him. His brother's fine. Definitely doesn't like him. But his brother's fine. Make sure you guys tell him that, unless he's out of the group too.
We will?
Huh?
We will?
I what?
We will.
Cool. So, you guys have fun, and Fritz, take care of Olivia. As Fritz looking at this dude like he wants to snap his neck.
Lux looks at Fritz and just goes, you know, you could just set him on fire.
Parker smiles and says no, he couldn't. He's not fast enough.
Wait, you have an ability that can take other people's abilities?
Sorry?
You have an ability that can let you steal people's abilities?
No. I have a power suppressant.
Oh.
Yeah, genetic modifications go hard.
I don't like the sound of that.
Me neither.
What?
I didn't think that was possible, is all.
Where are you from? Oh, right, the magical college? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You gotta get in the city more.
I do. I feel like a bumpkin.
Huh?
I feel like a little bumpkin.
Come to the capital, I'll show you around sometime. Parker says, kind of like smirking, and then walks out of the tavern. Fritz
Parker.
looks around and says, "Unfucking believable."
Lux is gonna follow Parker a little bit and go, what the hell are you gonna do now?
What?
What are you gonna do since you're out?
Why do you care? What? It's got nothing to do with you.
Listen, I just wanna know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We'll go put that curiosity somewhere else.
Lux gives Parker like a smirk as he pulls up the middle finger and goes, fuck you too, Parker. Fuck you too.
Well, I never said that, but if you feel like it applied. He shrugs and just continues walking.
Lux literally like closes the door with her foot and goes, he was fucking annoying to the very end, I swear.
Fritz just looks at Clara. He looks so annoyed, bro.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything. It's what he did. And you. Huh. Oh, that guy is fucking insane. Actually crazy. Don't get shown around the city by him. Please.
Okay.
For real, man. He's not our friend just because he's done with the White Hand. If he ever decides that he enjoyed the violence more than whatever the fuck he's doing, he might just go back to it.
This is very true.
So he said take care of Olivia. What did he mean by that?
I mean,
Is
you're the one
Olivia
that's mostly with her.
is Olivia moving to the town?
Huh?
Is Olivia moving to the town?
I don't know.
Fritz will find that out, and I doubt he's gonna tell us. So might as well
Wow.
not even worry about it.
Way to trust your teammate, dickhead. You know what, Lux, bro? You make as many problems as Broken Beak did. It's just you don't get us killed with them.
Hey, that's rude.
No, it's not rude if it's an acknowledgement.
Lux starts like stuttering and like trying to figure out, like trying to like say something, and then next thing you know, she literally just crosses her arms and goes, "You want to say? I'm just gonna say nothing. I'm saying nothing now. No, I'm done."
Should we check what's in the bag?
Yeah, I guess so. Who's gonna open it? Fritz says, clearly not wanting to open it.
You know
Lux
what?
literally says Lux literally says nothing, and just walks over to the back and just opens it.
You see a picture of Rowan, what looks like Rowan's brother before he turned into the pitling, alive. Just him smiling. It's a selfie with Parker, and it is bloody. And the rest of this bag smells awful. Do you continue to look further in the bag?
Yep.
Ugh.
Lux says nothing and just continue. Lux says nothing and just continues to look through the bag.
All right. Cool. Sorry, I just needed a moment. Lux, as you look through the bag, your hands, as you pull them out and like feel there was this moisture in the bag, they are crimson blood red. Your hands have blood all over them, and you see the severed heads of this person and this person. Clara, are you looking in the bag?
No.
Lux, again says nothing and literally in sign language, literally gives the motion to Fritz of two heads severed.
Um, I can't speak sign language, but I can imagine what you're saying. Are you sure there's only two in there? Looks like there's something else in the bag.
A Lux leaves the severed heads in there. She does pull out the picture that she finds in there, and then she continues to look through the bag.
You do find one more head. And this one creates a drop in your heart the second you see this. Everything in your body says, do not let Fritz see it. The severed head of this person. Olivia. As Fritz is just kind of making himself some tea.
Lux Lux is gonna look to see if like Fritz is noticing her.
He doesn't. His back is completely turned. Clara, you see this face of like almost unbridled fear on Lux's face. Like a type of fear that you've never seen on a person before.
She's gonna walk over to Lux and whisper, "Is everything okay, Lux?"
Lux is gonna whisper very closely. I mean, she's gonna literally just bring her fucking mouth. She's gonna bring her mouth to Claire's ear so Fritz hears none of it and goes, "There's three heads in here.
Mm-hmm.
The last one Fritz should never see."
Oh, oh no.
And what Lux is going to do is she's gonna take off her cloak, and she does have another cloak, so everything's fine. Um but she's gonna take off her cloak, and she's gonna like also whisper into Claire's ear, "I need you to be my lookout. Keep your eyes on Fritz while I do what I need to do and book
Mm-hmm.
it to my room."
Okay.
So, as Claire's watching Fritz, Lux is gonna take off her cloak slowly and gently, but also as fast as she can. Place Olivia's um head in the middle of the cloak, and then she's gonna wrap it, and then she's gonna try to book it to her room as fast as
So
she can.
let me get this straight. You take Olivia's head out of the bag.
You should put the cloak in the bag.
As you take the head out of the bag, Fritz drops the cup of tea. It literally shatters against the ground and tea spills everywhere. As you can see, both of you guys can see, he's just looking straight right now. Uh, Lux, what are you doing? You can tell, you can almost feel that it's like past that point.
Oh, no.
Um, Give me a second. My grandmother wants to use my phone. I will be right back in a second.
Okay. As Fritz starts slowly turning around, Clara,
Oh, good.
when he fully turns around, he sees the severed head of Olivia and just kind of stares. This blank face.
I'm sorry. After Clara says that she gently, if the if it's on the, if her head's on the floor, she gently picks it up.
When you look up to Fritz, he is like crying. His face remains straight, but there are tears just streaming down his eyes, down his face.
Fritz. After she says that, she puts it kind of close to the bag before walking over to Fritz and just giving him a bit of a hug.
As Fritz, um, when you touch Fritz, you can feel him. It's almost like you can feel that he's there in that moment. That he's fully present.
All right,
Lux,
I'm
when you
back.
regain consciousness, you see Olivia's head on the table. Clara is hugging Fritz, and Fritz is fucking crying.
Again, like the original plan was, Lux need to put Olivia's head on her cloth, and instead of wrapping it up and trying to like hide it from Fritz, she's gonna like slowly like how's it how's it put? She's gonna like slowly just and like gently just fold her head, and the next thing you see is just her immediately just fall down to her knees, and then she's just looking at her hands in Olivia's like blood. Like you can like she's literally trembling at this point.
As Fritz begins walking outside, without saying a word, Clara, what are you doing? Just as
Um,
Fritz begins walking out.
oh, I don't know.
Like, where is
She's gonna
Clara?
back up. So she was standing. So they were still in the hug, right? Then she's gonna probably back up a bit.
As Fritz walks directly towards the door and just it it literally slams open. shattering against the wall. You guys can see Fritz's hair is fully floating up. There isn't a sound coming from him, a word coming from him. As the two of you are left in the tavern, what would you guys like to do? He hasn't fully left yet, but what would you guys like to do? Hello?
Lux is still on like the ground, and and it from the okay. Lux is still on the ground, and now it went from her hand shaking to like her entire her entire upper body is now shaking, and the expression on her face is fear and shock. You coming? All right, right along, right. What are you talking about? I'm talking about.
What is that background sound?
I got a huge one.
Clara, you can
It's a
feel
TV.
Clara, you can feel that thing inside of you is like kind of low grade freaking out. It's almost like it's afraid. Or not afraid, but like it doesn't want to be where it is. It's just feeling fear.
Oh boy. Car's gonna probably take a few steps back
From what?
in the tavern. And she's gonna fiddle with her like cloak a bit, very nervously.
Does Clara look outside?
Yes.
As Clara, you look outside and just see Fritz standing in the center of the town as the dirt around him is kind of like being ripped and pulled up and is kind of like orbiting him in this weird tornado. It's almost like perfectly circular, though. As you can hear the tavern beginning to creak.
Oh no. She is going to be grabbing Lux and running out of there. As soon as she feels the tavern start to freaking shake.
We're gonna need to wait for a second for Lux to come back.
All right, hit us with it.
Very well. We'll begin the session. Sorry, not begin, but we will continue the rest of the session with you guys hearing Hal tell you there was a massive energy reading going on. What is happening? It is a spike of energy we've never seen before. Can one of you guys talk to me?
Fritz is going through a lot of emotions right now.
That's
Lux
coming from
literally
Fritz.
Fritz, yeah.
Lux literally says out, like, she doesn't whisper it. She literally says, Fritz is freaking out. Fritz is freaking out. Fritz is
You guys need to go calm
freaking
him
out
down
now.
as soon as possible. You guys need to get out there and calm him down as fast as fucking possible. Even Hal, the robot, is freaking out.
Time to run out of there, Lex.
Lux literally looks at her and goes, I don't think I can, but I'll try.
Picking up where we were, the tavern is creaking, and these glowing black and blue cracks are turning red and kind of like surging through the area. It's kind of like splitting the tavern in half, breaking it apart.
Laura's gonna be booking it out of there, and she grabs Lux by the arm, saying, "We're going now! Now! We are not."
When you guys leave, you see Fritz standing in the center of the town with his hair floating and the eyes. You can't see them. You can't see his eyes, but you can feel the glow.
Lux is literally like stuttering in fear, and you can see that her body is shaking. She's like, how are we supposed to calm him down? How are we supposed to calm him down? But, like, Claire, you've never seen Lux so afraid in her life.
It's gonna be okay.
As soon as Mel Clara says it's going to be okay, a bolt of lightning strikes Fritz, and the ground and everything begins floating up. As the space around you guys, this gigantic field, Lux, you feel all of the energy drain from your body as the green mixes in with the blue, forming this weird amalgamated color. A bunch of different energies mix into this field, and there is just swirling colors all around this, what feels almost like a new dimension that was created in this area. As Fritz gets struck with a second bolt of lightning, his hair turns gray. A third bolt of lightning, he's growing bigger. What is it you guys want to do? Lux, Clara? Sorry?
I've never seen Fritz this angry. And as Clara says that, she takes off her hood. Lex, what were some things that got him to calm down when he got really upset?
Account for the IRS. They are lifesavers. They are. So
As Fritz turns around and reveals to look like this now, you guys can tell that this is the form that he's been hiding from everybody. He's fucking big, too. Bigger than Xerxes. Bigger than the Wyvern.
Well,
As every time a pulse emanates off him, the area around you gets more and more amalgamated and destroyed. With the dread of not knowing what to do, Everything stops. Clara, Lux, what is it you two would like to do in this moment of frozen time? Clara, what is it you'd like to do?
I'm thinking currently. Sorry.
You're good.
Can we move, or are we like
You are
frozen
able to
still?
move. You are able to move. You are able to fully function. It doesn't seem like Fritz is. You can see the pulse that came off of him. It seems like it was the biggest one yet.
We gotta calm him. We really gotta calm this guy down.
Uh, Shiki isn't here.
I'm just not realizing that.
As you see a red lightning bolt fly into the area, as strangely Olivia lands on the same rock that you guys are on. Fritz is facing the other way somehow, though. As she looks at you and says, "What's going on?"
You're supposed to be dead.
What?
Clara points to the tavern. Parker came by earlier, and
Oh my
he
fucking gosh.
he put. Yeah. We have no idea how to calm him down. I've never seen him this angry.
He's not angry. Just... He's not mad. She's like, crying. You can tell it's out of, like, stress. And you can see it too. She's definitely dealt with this specifically before. Clara, it's nice to meet you. I will talk to you soon.
Nice to meet you too, Olivia.
As she grabs both of you guys by the shoulders, and you guys, it even faster than Fritz was, get teleported into this large city. Sorry, not this large city, into the center of the forest, where you can see the massive dome where all of this is happening. You can see through it, too. Nothing has changed. The town isn't destroyed. It's almost like it was an illusion. Or reality from two sides being viewed.
What?
As eventually, after about an hour, the bubble goes down. And Olivia comes back over to where you guys are. She is like sweating a lot and like has a couple of scratches on her.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
I can heal
yeah,
you.
I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you guys all have to deal with this.
It's not your fault.
No, I know. He can't do this anymore. It's gonna kill one of us.
What is?
Adventuring. Continuing on in this... Under the Black Hand, under either of the hands, it's destroying us.
Is there a way to make it so that you guys aren't with either of the hands?
Yeah. Parker probably made a severed head of me and... I don't know. All I know is I'm still alive. And I'm so sorry you guys had to witness that. That's Fritz's real form. All I know is when Clara, he saw your face, it calmed him down a little bit. When you took off your hood. As she holds out your hood to you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And she says as she gently takes it back. I didn't even know it flew off.
Yeah, it just relaxed him, I guess. Something about you was reacting to him.
Could it? I don't know if that could be it, but
Sorry?
I have a little. I don't know if it's called situation or problem, but I have something that is technically supposed to be dead. Well, I thought was supposed to be dead in my head. Fritz, and now that he ate it.
Um, you guys are both safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
She nods. I can see why he likes both of you. Just... if you're gonna remind him of today, slowly do it.
Of course. Where is he?
In his room. Your town wasn't destroyed, it was just a really big reality break.
Um,
Although that was the worst I've ever seen it.
Wait, if you're alive, does that mean Vanessa and Noble are still alive?
No.
Um,
Vanessa is, but Null isn't. Vanessa and Parker were kind of, so. Just go back to the town and act like none of this happened, I guess.
okay.
Yeah, you can see the stress in her eyes as she zips everybody back into the town and kind of like wanders off. Not wanders off, but zips away. As that will be the end of the session.